All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday. No, Friday, right? Friday, man. I'm tripping. Been a long week, man. But it's Friday and some good NBA action going on. Again, obviously, I'm having some technical difficulties, so if my camera angle look a little funky, it's all good, man. Let's talk about now. I gotta sit here and I gotta be honest. I'm gonna be upfront. I'm not gonna fake the funk with you guys, and I'm gonna tell you straight up. I thought for sure this was gonna be a sweep by the Brooklyn Nets. After that last game, I was like, okay, the Nets are just they're in a zone. It's very little you could do about it right now. Those guys are rolling. KD, Kyrie, James Harden, they're rolling. With Jason Tatum being injured. They're down some player, Robert Williams, who's I'm a really big fan of. He turned me into a fan of. He's out with an injury. So I'm like, man, it ain't gonna be nothing. This series over, nothing against Boston. It's just that the Nets are just a better team, and they're about to dominate 2 more games and get this thing over with. And then all of a sudden, the Boston Celtics said, whoa, not so fast, my man. And then Jason Tatum come out here and drop a 50 burger on you. I'm like, whoa. Okay, so they're not going down without a fight. Now, they are back home, man, and that's big. They got the home fan behind them. We know the history of the Boston Celtics fandom. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about nothing else. But the Boston Celtics fandom and how much they love that team. So you add that into the fact that they backs against the wall. History says no team has ever came back from a 3-0 deficit. So that's like, I don't want to put my head on that guillotine. So they fought back, man, and I think it deserves a lot of it deserves a lot of credit because for one, we know what the Brooklyn Nets is, right? Let's be honest, it's championship or bust for the Nets. It's championship or bust. So this wasn't a game where they came out and they was flat. This wasn't a game where they came out and it was like, okay, they just playing around right now. They're not into it. No. That wasn't the case, right? So the Brooklyn Nets, first of all, they have the top three, the best trio probably ever assembled, especially offensively, right? Best offensive trio ever assembled, probably. We can debate that at another time. But when you hear these numbers, when I tell you James Harden went for 41, he was 11 of 17, 7 of 11 from 3, 12 of 13 from the free throw line, 10 assists, 1 steal, 41 points. 41 for James Harden. Kyrie Irving, 6 of 17, 2 of 6 from the 3-point line, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 16 points. Not Kyrie type numbers, but I mean that's respectable for average for a normal NBA player. Joe Harris he was 3 of 8. He gave you 8 points. Blake Griffin 1 of 5, gave you 4 points. Kevin Durant 12 of 23, 3 of 8 from the 3-point line, 9 of 12 from the free throw line, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 4 steals, 1 block, 36 points. Kyrie had 16. Out of the trio, he had the lower scoring night. James Harden gave you 41. Kevin Durant gave you 36. So your top players gave you, let's see, can I do some quick math here? Nearly 100 points, right? Just in that. Now let's look what everybody else gave you. Claxton gave you 4. Brown gave you 2. Johnson gave you 5. Like I said, Harris gave you 4. Blake Griffin gave you, Harris gave you 8. I'm sorry, Griffin gave you 4. You're going to need a little bit more from them, right? Like you're going to need, because Grant Kyrie did have somewhat of an off night. But golly, what else can you act like? Your role players gotta step up in this situation. You know, Joe Harris to me could be a big X factor for any team, but he's a big X factor for the Brooklyn Nets because his just ability to shoot threes he can just get hot and it's unstoppable. But they're gonna need that. They're gonna need for the role players not to just turn into this the KD, Kyrie, and Harden show. Let's just watch. Let's get some popcorn and get in the get in the stands with the fans and watch the game. No, you're gonna have to come out and do more. They're gonna have to do more. But their defense tonight just wasn't it, right? Their defense have been better, so I'm not finna sit here and just pound on their defense. Speaking of defense or lack thereof, Jason Tatum tonight was 16 of 30, 5 of 11 from the three-point line, 13 of 15 from the free throw line, 7 assists, 2 steals, 6 rebounds, and 50 points. Let me say that again. 50 points. He just dropped 50 points. He went hard. He knew his back against the wall. He put the team on his back. Tristan Thompson gave you a very respectable 19 and 13. 19 points, 13 rebounds. He got an assist in there. Marcus Smart gave you 23. 8 of 11 from the field, 5 of 8 from the three-point line, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal. Marcus Smart. He's that do-it-all kind of like centerpiece to this team. He balled out. Fournier gave you 17. 6 of 12 from the field, 4 of 7 from the 4 of 7 from the three-point line, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Kemba Walker. Kemba gave you 3. He was 3 of 14, 0 for 7 from the three-point line. Did give you 8 rebounds, 3 assists. Kemba got to do better. It's just what it is. I've been saying it, and I don't want to sound like a broken record, and I don't want people like, yo, you don't like Kemba. I'm not saying that. I'm just not seeing it, man. Like, yeah, he was good on the Hornets, and he have his little splash moments, but overall, I don't know if he that. I don't know, man. Like, you know, Kevin Love was amazing on the Timberwolves. So was LaMarcus Aldridge was crazy on the Trailblazers. Kemba Walker was good on the Hornets. I don't know, man. I get disappointed because I know the investment they put into and how much stake they put into Kemba. They need something for that. And right now, I just don't feel like they're getting it. Especially in these playoff games. These games, you're back against the wall. Everybody stepped up. All starters. The lowest scoring starter had 17 points. Everybody stepped up except Kemba. And Kemba is supposed to be one of the leaders on this team. He's got to step up. He got to do better than that. So, but they got to win. Hopefully he can rebound. I want to see him have that performance in the playoffs because I think he's capable, but I'm just not seeing it right now. But congratulations to the Boston Celtics, man. They fought hard. They went out like a team that back against the wall, and they responded the way you expected them to respond against a juggernaut of the Brooklyn Nets. With that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, you guys be good.